welcome. It's Kick Off with Jay again. He's doing football analysis the way you love it, and as we promised. And as you always know, we also go to viewing centers to get football fans' comments after games. This is the Manchester City Liverpool game. And please, if you are new to this channel, please do like and subscribe our videos. This is what we do, and if you like our content, you please support us by subscribing and liking. Let's go and check out the interviews. Okay, Mohammed, how was the game for you? Let's start from there.
Well, a fantastic game. And this is the reason why Manchester City have been the best team in the Premier League for the past 5 to 7 years. So the performance was fantastic from the start to the finish. The first half was more of a balanced game because Liverpool put up a lot of good fights. But the second half, Man City dominated completely.
Let's talk about adversity. They faced one right there, early minute of the game. Salah scoring his normal goals, and he has scored Manchester City in all the competitions this season. First Liverpool player to do that. Phenomenal for the Egyptian right there, even though Liverpool have not been performing.
Well, that is always Salah, and that is his typical trademark goal, and that explains how Liverpool play, that directness in how they play, pass from Alisson to the defender, back to 1 or 2 passes, just 3-4 passes, and they are through on goal. So that is how Liverpool play, and Salah is, even if Liverpool are having a very, very bad season, Salah still stands out for Liverpool, and that's why he's the Egyptian king.
That's why he's the Egyptian king. 4 goals for Manchester City. The likes of Gundogan and Grealish look very, very good today, and Manchester City even threatening on the width. How do you think tactically they approach this game to get a big win for this?
Well, it's the tactical approach from Pep is fantastic, always fantastic. Maybe sometimes when he overcooks and overthinks, but I think we saw how important Mahrez and Grealish were today for City on the wings. And even you could even argue that Mahrez did not up his gear. I think it was just maybe level 2, was just playing around and having fun. And even Grealish, the commentator was talking like this is one of his best performances as a Manchester City player. So it's fantastic from City. And look at how De Bruyne and Gundogan were operating so well between the half spaces. Fantastic. And Rodri as well, distributing the play, not to talk of John Stones playing as an inverted fullback, and he's playing it very, very well. So it's just Man City, and it's fantastic to watch them play like this.
Fantastic. Even without Haaland, are they making statements that this Premier League joust is not over?
Well, just back then they showed Man City they have won their last 7 games in all competitions, and in those 7 games they've won 7-0, they've won 6-0, they've won 4-1. Big wins for Manchester City. So the City team is not about the Haaland structure. There's a team in the City team. Haaland is like the icing on the cake for Manchester City. So without Haaland, Manchester City will still play and will still score goals. The structure is so elite.
Do you think Arsenal now need to be on their toes? We're in the business end of the season. I think 10 games to go for Manchester City. They have some big games to play. Liverpool too on the other side have some big games to play. Now we know that the Manchester City Liverpool game used to be a game that maybe decides who pick the Premier League between these two, but Liverpool has been a lot on not so good side this season. How do you see this play out? The Manchester City, the Arsenal, and the Liverpool triangle. What are the expectations for Liverpool? Are Arsenal still very much in control of the league, and Manchester City, are they one to watch out for, just to nick it behind them?
We have seen City win the league with 1 point, where on the last day where Liverpool scored over 90 points. That should be a concern for Arsenal, but Arsenal are doing their job. So we've seen Arsenal play very, very well this season. The last 10 games will be about testing the mental strength of the Arsenal players, because you have to play like you do not want to lose those important games. You do not want to fuck up, because we saw it last season where Arsenal could have made the top 4, and maybe sometimes when the pressure gets more, the Arsenal players drop. So this is the real test. Arsenal have done so well in the last 28 games of the season. They have been the best team in the Premier League, but this is where you win the Premier League. You win the Premier League in the month of April, May. this is where you win the Premier League. And it's going to be interesting because Arsenal have some difficult games to play. Next week they go away at Anfield. They still have Chelsea. They still have Man City. So a lot of things can still happen. But it will be a very interesting one. I think the Premier League title will go down to the last day. That's how I feel.
Okay. Let's see how it goes. Talking about Liverpool, what are the expectations this season for them?
Well,
they have some big games to play, Manchester City and Arsenal, like I asked the many. So what are the expectations?
Maybe Liverpool need to go and rebuild the squad. I think that's the expectation. They should lower any kind of expectation. I think the more Liverpool fans think they can make the Champions League, the more every defeat hurts. Sometimes if you want to rebuild a team, you don't have to play in Europe. No Europa League, no Champions League, and you can rebuild your team. You've seen it with Arsenal for like 2 or 3 years. They did not play Champions League football, and in that period of time they rebuilt the team properly. So I think Liverpool should lower their expectations. I feel they are very lightweight in the middle of the park. Players like Fabinho, Milner, Alcantara, I just feel they should be moved on. Get young players into the squad, and you can always say Liverpool have a lot of attacking options. It's not the attack. I just feel they need more engine in that midfield row.
Okay, man of the match for you.
Well, man of the match, a lot of players actually impressed, but I think I would like to stick to Grealish as the man of the match. Gundogan was fantastic. De Bruyne was fantastic as well. But I think we should just give it to Grealish.
Okay. The final thoughts.
Well, this is the Premier League. We are happy the Premier League is back. We've missed it for close to 2 weeks now,
and it's even business end now, so it gets tougher.
A lot of things are at stake in the Premier League now, so we are good it is back, and lot more games are going to take place today and tomorrow, even midweek. There are a lot of games, the Champions League too as well, so it's good. Football is back.
Yeah, football is back, EPL is back, and we'll be looking forward to many other games that will be coming up. And as you said, it's the business end of the season. A lot is still going to happen given the number of competitive fixtures we still have in the league, and we'll be looking forward to that one. I will be bringing you more of the content right here. Please like and subscribe our videos. And Mohammed, thank you for talking with us, and